Janet, you can go through. You need to go through. Good. He was asking for you. Through there.
First time I've seen you out in the field.
I know.
Is it your first time out in the field?
No, just no. I go to everything, but more of a weekend day, so it's only me. Well, it's only me. Well, everybody's here except for one, but I know usually it's my see you is always at the office.
It's always. I think that's the only time. Yeah.
I think since I've been in PIO, I only missed like one team.
That's a lot of calls.
Yeah.
What I would do is kind of slide back underneath those trees, and then what he'll do is he'll stand right in front of there, and he'll give you guys the same. Thank you guys for sure.
Yeah, I don't know why. This is stupid. I'm sorry. You know what? This is. Can you push it? Okay, push it a little more back. Yeah.
Mike uses for daylight.
The little box thing? I don't know.
I think y'all only had 2 of them.
I think we all got them now.
Oh, wow. Yeah. They're super ultra powerful, right?
I haven't even used it, but yeah, the phone they use for day. That's what I do. I think they're just little cheapy, like off-brand lines, but anymore since they're all LED, like, technology's really cool.
Is everybody ready?
No, give us a
Okay, no worries.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
sure thing.
All right, I'm good.
Well, good morning. We're out here at the scene of a deputy-involved shooting. 2 deputies were shot this morning. Both are in stable condition at UHS. There is a suspect that is down here at the scene and is deceased. What we know is that this morning about 8:30, 8:45, we received a call for what I'm calling a domestic disturbance, family invasion type situation. Female lives here at the home with 2 children. The male suspect, who I believe is estranged from the female, came to the residence and reportedly forced entry to the residence. She was able to flee and call 911. When deputies arrived, she told the story. Deputies then went and attempted to make contact with the male suspect. Shortly after making contact with the suspect, it appears that they went into a kind of a makeshift bedroom built onto the front of the residence, where it appears that the suspect may have produced a weapon and began firing on both deputies within a span of about 6 to 8 feet at most. One of the deputies was actually in very close contact with the suspect. One deputy was struck in the hip and the other deputy was struck in the hand, both through and through wounds. They were able to return fire. The suspect was struck twice in the upper body and was pronounced deceased here on the scene. So we are out processing the scene for evidence at this point. Thankfully, the female and the 2 children made it out of the residence just fine. Nobody is injured as far as they're concerned. They're being questioned at this point. So we would ask that the community have patience with us. We are going to be here conducting this crime scene search for at least the better part of the day. We're trying to minimize disruption to the neighborhood, but of course, understandably, we've got to make sure that we process this scene thoroughly. At this point, I'm not able to identify the suspect beyond that he's a 38-year-old Hispanic male, and we will give more details as we're able to at this point. Esta mañana, aproximadamente a las 8:30, 8:45 de la mañana, nosotros recibimos una llamada aquí por un argumento que escaló hasta el punto que el sospechoso entró a fuerza a la casa. Él no vive aquí. La víctima, la señora que nos habló, ella se salió de la casa con 2 niños menores de 10 años de edad. Ya cuando ella se salió de la residencia, llamó al 911. 2 oficiales llegaron hasta el hogar, donde ellos se enfrentaron con el sospechoso. El sospechoso se aparenta que él sacó una pistola y empezó a disparar hacia los oficiales. Los 2 oficiales fueron baleados, uno en la cadera y uno en la mano. Los 2 oficiales intentaron o sí tuvieron éxito en disparar hacia el sospechoso. El sospechoso fue baleado 2 veces y falleció aquí a causa de sus heridas. Los oficiales fueron llevados a University Hospital. Ahorita ya están establecidos y se aparenta, nosotros tenemos las esperanzas que ellos van a recuperarse de sus heridas. Nosotros vamos a estar aquí por varias horas procesando la escena de los hechos y les pedimos al público paciencia mientras que nosotros hacemos nuestra investigación. Any questions?
Are you able to identify the deputies who were struck?
At this point, I'm not able to give their names, but I can tell you that one of the deputies has over 10 years and the other one is about a 2-year veteran of the sheriff's office.
You mentioned that the woman was able to get out. Were the kids with that suspect at the time of the shooting?
No, I believe the kids made it out with the female victim as well.
Was the deceased, does he have a criminal history that you guys are aware of?
I believe he does, and I believe he's actually got some warrants from previous incidents from before when he may have lived here at this residence. Obviously, since that time, he's been on the run.
Gotcha. Do you have an estimate of how many rounds were exchanged roughly?
From what I understand, I'd say probably fewer than 10 rounds between all 3 guns being fired. But I was able to at least partially view body camera video. It appears the deputies did as best they could given the situation. And we're just super thankful right now that the deputies have survived their injuries and hopefully will make a full recovery.
As far as, the department, how are you guys doing, with 2 of your colleagues being in this situation? What are you hearing from other officers, rank and file?
Right now, everybody's just super stoked that the deputies survived their wounds. So right now, we're folding in around them. We have family assistance deputies whose job it is to make sure that their families have everything. Right now, we're in the process of going and getting family members that live a distance away, physically bringing them to the hospital. I myself am on the way to the hospital here shortly. We brought extra deputies in to maintain traffic control and, shagging calls. To the general public, they won't notice anything different, even in this immediate area, short of this street. But we're doing everything we can now to make sure the deputies are taken care of, their families are taken care of, the victim and her children are taken care of, and that we process this scene with the integrity that it deserves.
As far as the people under questioning, are they looking at any possible criminal charges or no?
People under questioning?
The other, I believe you said it was the domestic partner.
No, at this point, we're considering her to be a victim, and the children witnesses, of course. So, right now, all danger has passed to the community. The suspect, unfortunately, is deceased, but that's as a result of his own actions.
Are you able to say how old the kids are?
They're under 10. I don't have many more details beyond that.
Sure.
Okay. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, sir.